Patreon CEO said they rejected a Bricks and Minifix request to remove YouTuber Reckless Ben's account. We have, in fact, unfortunately determined that Bricks and Minifix can stuff it. We're keeping Ben's page up. Jesus Christ, dude. The Bricks and Minifix saga is crazy. The second video apparently has a summary of the first in it. So maybe we just do the second video. I was just watching. It's so funny checking up on my political commentator streamer and he's watching the Lego drama. I mean, this is like beyond... This is beyond just Lego drama. This is like cops.
Step outside, everybody. No, don't move.
This is the story of how I got swatted, all because of Legos. The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent two guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to get them their life savings back. But we ended up taking them to court and we actually won. When I went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us.
Damn, Reckless Ben is shredded, bro. Jesus Christ.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area, because a few minutes later, this happened.
Dude, the police just showed up. What the heck? Why are the police at his house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my gosh. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law.
Got his lights on.
That's Utah, baby. Look, you see that in the backdrop?
What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law.
Got his lights on.
Oh, shoot.
He's pulling us over.
My name's Officer Rich, this is Americorps Police. The reason I stopped you is the stop sign. You didn't stop that.
I didn't?
No.
I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely stopped. So you said you ran a stop sign?
Huh?
You said you ran a stop sign?
I didn't see what happened.
Yeah, I was like...
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign.
Stopped.
Yeah.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is an illegal traffic stop.
So who's Ben?
Me?
Ben? How's Utah?
It's good.
Like it?
What the fuck? They're talking about him. They're calling him out. He's not even driving the car. That's fucking nuts.
Obvious that the police know why we're here. So I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is it's a crazy story and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000?
$200,000.
$200,000. It sounds crazy.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
Okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home without having this good faith conversation the court requires us to have. Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option left is to go the hard way. But before going the hard way, I actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also blocked.
I'm sorry.
The only option left is to show up to his house.
Hello. Hey, how's it going? Hello? Hey, well, I was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
Dude, what the fuck is going on? Dirty soda eyes? Dude, these Mormons are crazy, bro. Why are they like this? Why is he going nonverbal? What the fuck is happening, dude? I mean, to be fair, he did show up to his house. That is pretty fucking insane. But also, he lost a goddamn lawsuit. How is he supposed to extract the money?
But then the police showed up, and again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody else.
No, he stole $200,000
How
worth
do you
of...
know this?
Because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
He inherited the store. He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying to...
Well, that's a lie. So we...
Okay, hold on. I'm still
okay,
talking.
I'm sorry.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted.
I don't get it. Do they not? Are they incapable of buying the judges? Like they bought the cops. Are the judges not Mormon?
So I decided to see if I could find Josh online to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Hey guys. Yeah, what? They all look the same. No.
Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
Oh, he's suing them in Oregon. Oh, okay, he's cooked. Does Cutie know them? Yeah, Cutie knows every Mormon in every state, including in Utah.
So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, we went to it and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do was...
Wait, just a random Mormon? The fuck's he gonna do, bro? Yeah, you gotta go up the ranks, my man.
And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed.
Yeah, we ended up just driving home. But on our way back, this happened.
What? Pull over again?
Bro, what the f? They can't drive in the entire state without being constantly harassed by cops. That's crazy. This is a massive misuse of taxpayer funds, by the way. Bro, we got to get Nate Bluen on the horn on this one. He could have a real impact on this. We got to get him on the horn. He needs to have a statement ready to go.
I'm Officer Hawkins, American Fork Police Department. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, what's your name? Are you Ben?
The whole police department knows him. The police labeled him a nuisance streamer. His photos at every office.
Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
What's going on, sir? You're gonna sit on down here for me, sir. What brings you here?
I'm just here trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the Harvard Second Ward. There's been an audio going around with the young men group.
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not going to screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you. I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
Who's that?
So,
I guess
that's him.
No, I know that. I could tell that from the voice, but
I was just going to ask him, like, is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything. He swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could you take a selfie with me?
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
this officer is going to conduct a search of your person because there are substances in the vehicle. Really? So he's going to do that. I'm going to put this away, and then we'll be right. Don't reach in your pockets for me, okay? Sounds good.
What the fuck?
After 2 hours of searching the car, obviously they found no drugs.
Oh, they're doing that on purpose. They know this shit is a time waste. Dude, they know this shit's a massive time waste. They're just fucking with the... Oh, God. Is this legal? I think not. I don't think they have they don't have probable cause.
I explained to the police that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation is that Bricks and Minifigs is so desperate at this point that they're willing to do anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyways, even though we were passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
Your eyes, for example, right? Right. There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then
Do you notice it?
So I haven't been looking at this. I'll show him. Go ahead and look at him.
Oh, with you?
Yep.
You do see it?
So
It's crazy. I have no idea, because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs. I don't do alcohol.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
we'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense?
Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me. And because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't even talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him.
Bro, the other Mormon doesn't have magical powers. Like, they're not like vampires, you know what I mean? I sent another Mormon from his church to his house, and he wouldn't speak to him. This doesn't make sense. That's funny. He should have just dry snitched to his like pastor or something, right? Like, isn't that, I don't know how this stuff works, but is there like a ranking? There's got to be some kind of like power ranking in the Mormon church, right? Like, he went to a random Zoomer with like a fucking half wolf cut, half mullet. You got to go to the bishop. Is it the bishop? Yeah, you got to go to the bishop in his ward. Rank competitive Mormonism. It's whoever has the most wives, you have to go to the wife guy. I don't think that's how it works.
Really, So I made this poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings," and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person of the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I am breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them and we have to serve him legal
Don't
papers.
tell him that, bro. The cops are working with him. God damn it. Don't tell him of your plans. Damn it. Bro, this guy has to stop talking to the cops, by the way. I feel like the cops are working with the guy. You got to stop trusting these motherfuckers, man. What the hell?
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws and they've been called here for a false reason. So they decided to leave.
Awesome. Thank you. This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police called on us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings. So we're just here to serve him his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation. Again, the cops realized that we are doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
Hello.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
You okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it.
No! Oh my God, bro. Are you fucking kidding me? Why would you give the cop the papers? They're working with the guy. This man's level of trust for law enforcement is maxed out. I don't know what kind of equality this is, but the level of trust that he has shown members of law enforcement, while those very same members of law enforcement have actively tried to stop him for the last, month? What the fuck? Redacted body cam film? Wait, they found the...
All right, she's been trespassed.
Hold on, officer, somebody's back.
Okay, she's been trespassed.
Damn, his piggies are out.
Talking with him, he's telling me a different story. I don't know all the specifics of your case. He is very adamant that he wants to serve you with papers.
That's fake. That's illegal. You can't pretend to be a process server.
So
you can't. That's illegal.
Wait, what? Do you get served or not? That's it. A process server isn't like a special designation, I don't think. Anyone can do it, right?
You don't want to be served papers. He's got to figure something out. If it's, again, I don't know if there's an actual case right now in Oregon.
It's a Class A misdemeanor to impersonate a process server in the state of Utah.
So right now...
I want her arrested for impersonating a process server.
So right now, I've explained that.
Bro hit the no you so hard. He was like, you think I'm in trouble? Guess what? He's in trouble. First of all, I'm pretty sure that's a real process server that he hired. And secondly, it doesn't matter. Like, what do you mean? You're just like ignoring being served. How does this... Is there like a Mormon cheat code that I don't know about in Utah? If you're just like, nope, I can't see it. Oh, you got paperwork? Well, sorry, officer. I don't see it. It's invisible to me. It's called bald privilege.
I can't just go pretend. I can't go print up fake documents and go try to process serve people. That's illegal.
Okay. Have you two been...
Okay, just what is this fucking cop yapping about? Just give him the goddamn paperwork, man. What the fuck?
Court?
He can't, no, he's a YouTuber.
Okay, you've never been to court with him.
No.
So these papers that he printed up.
Wait, I mean, he's just lying, right?
Fake. Yes. 1 billion, trillion, gazillion %.
Okay. Never been to court with him or
never
anyone
been to court.
with
Nobody's ever been to court.
Okay.
He's a YouTuber.
Okay. What was the reason behind
He's making it seem like YouTubers are not capable of suing people. He's a YouTuber. Don't you know? It's also here. I have it in my phone. I ChatGPT'd it. YouTubers are not allowed to start lawsuits against people, specifically bald people from Utah. Everybody knows this. We have the unredacted videos because the cops accidentally leaked a link to a Dropbox. Are you fucking serious? So the cops actually redacted this part of the conversation, and then the Utah Police Department accidentally linked to the Dropbox a couple hours ago. So now we have the redacted footage. Wow.
The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go through the legal process, find an actual process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her.
How would that... What is... Oh my God, dude. This is a fun time to remind everyone in this community that might not know that there is a literal IQ, maximum IQ that you can have to be a cop, okay? If you're too smart, they don't want you. They don't want you in the motherfucking police force. And now we know why. There's an IQ cap for police officers. This is the reason. It's crazy. He's like, well, dude, find someone not affiliated. This is the person not affiliated. This is a process server. Find a new process server? The fuck are you saying? This is actually real democracy in Utah. In most states, small shop owners can't afford this level of police corruption. It's reserved for major corporations. Literally, all of this would have been solved if he just submitted an affidavit to the court saying that he tried to have a good faith conversation with him, then that is no longer required. No, he did. He did do that. And then he did actually send an affidavit to the court. And then I think that's the reason why they started the court case, right? So I guess does he send another affidavit saying he actively tried to serve him and he's like avoiding him or something?
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
Yo, they said the jacked cop. By the way, Utah Police Department, I mean, the Utah cops are in kind of good shape. They're all still like very thumb coded. Obviously, you have to be, but they sent in the mega cop. Like, this is the tank.
Oh, sure.
This is the 4th generation chud. The boss hog.
Paper? The serving paper?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is... Just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a...
Oh my God. Tier 4 Alpha Chud actually did the job. I don't even know how you can verify whether or not a court case is real or not, but...
I think this phone call was the breaking point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Hello.
All right. Okay. I haven't watched this video, so I can't possibly spoil it. But I'm willing to bet that they're not just going to go, hey, you were right. We and our Mormon friend here was wrong. We're just going to go serve him the paperwork. I don't think this is how the story is going to end. I almost feel like they're just going to double down and harass him even harder than they did before, now that they know for a fact that their homie is in the wrong. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Okay, we're trying to find you back.
Am I being arrested?
We're under arrest right now.
Really?
Ben got arrested.
No!
Like, they didn't say anything.
Straight up arrested him. Oh, come on, dude. Of course they arrested him. That is crazy.
What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys. Why are they arresting an innocent person to protect an evil criminal?
Why would they do such a thing?
I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. And he has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the bricks and minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best, Joshua Johnson, and Eamon, the CEO, are all super Mormon. Like, the CEO even went to the Mormon University. And when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
And they take care of their own, man. They are like a huge clan that takes care of each other.
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals.
I love watching this step by step, and I can't tell if Reckless Ben is like playing the role of a naive guy on purpose for exposition, or if he truly is clueless about what he's gotten himself into. I suspect he's just like, he's doing it for narrative purposes, right? Because there's no shot that he's just like, oh, I thought the cops were the good guys. Why are they not taking care of the bad guys? That's what a cop is supposed to do. It's gotta be for narrative purposes, right? He knows his whole thing is busting cults. Yeah. I remember him doing like, he does crazy shit. I remember him like, he infiltrates cults all the time, right? Like he actually like goes into the cults personally.
I got stolen. Eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals. So now there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back from them, which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we could get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group could even hang the picture up, the police came.
What you guys up to?
We're starting a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
What we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically
publicity.
You know, we're not going to do the lawsuit anymore. We're just going to do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
It can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of any technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code. See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
Dog, that's crazy. Can you imagine having this much care and consideration for like an actual stalking case? Because there's like millions of people, average women on the internet, have to deal with like real ass stalkers, both in their physical space and certainly on the internet. Can you imagine a cop offering just a fraction of this care and or consideration to a real ass, real life stalking case? Oh my God. Nope. The only way that they use this statute is to take care of YouTubers who are, you know, trying to actively fundraise for a victim of theft. And not just regular theft. It's like grand larceny too, because it's $200,000. That's a lot of money. That's not like a little bit of money, dude.
But after going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think you guys break the law.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're going to take it down.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio, but the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio, so when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
No. Is it an occasional crime? Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it?
I mean, I guess, but that's not...
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are. I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was...
No wonder they accidentally dumped all of their redacted files. These guys are so incompetent, dude. It's awesome. Oh my God. It's so funny. Yep. Caught 4K blasted. Holy shit. Okay. Chatters, you were right. This story is awesome. Will was trying to get me to watch this story too. I've been avoiding watching this for the past couple of days, but god damn, this is a great story. It's got everything in it. It's got police corruption, police brutality, misuse of taxpayer funds. Holy shit, this is what we're gonna do to more Pegasus, by the way. I gotta hire Reckless Ben to go to Singapore. It's got Legos, but this one's not as Lego heavy as the previous one. Just a reminder that this is about 9 out of 10 cities and towns in the US. Yeah, no, for sure. I told you part 2 was the juice. Part 1 is not like this. No, part 1 is just more so just like straight. Part 1 is straight up corruption, right? Thing is, chuds will watch this and still support cops and Trump. Yes. In their mind, if they're not Mormon chuds, they look at this and go, oh, it's just a couple bad apples in one specific police department, or because they're Mormon. And then the Mormon chuds that watch this, that will be like, oh, this is really frustrating, will probably still say, oh, it's just a couple bad apples. I know all the retorts. I know how people engage in this kind of thing with cognitive dissonance. Everything is another opportunity to restate their priors, their previous biases that they've generated over multiple decades of living and loving cops.
I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so
yeah, we don't do that. So like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah state code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen?
No, I don't do that, Ben. I follow the Utah state code, like I just said.
Okay.
Why did she say his name? Am I crazy? Isn't that kind of creepy? I know where you live, Ben. I don't do that, Ben.
I don't know. It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here, the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this audio is to protect the police officers from getting fired. I don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested, because this is what happens next.
And Lieutenant Adamson can correct me if I'm wrong, but we're going to seize your phone right now.
Do not do that. You understand me? Right now, you're attempting to destroy evidence.
What the Resident Evil, dude. What the fuck? He went zombie mode. Oh my God. First of all, you never have to do that. That's crazy. He's a cop. You don't have a right to look at your phone or take your phone. That's your personal property. That's wait. The American Fork Police Department did a 26-minute YouTube video on this. Like, I feel like this is one of those stories that actually is like low-key an America B story, but it somehow made its way into America A, if that makes sense. Like it's similar to the Afro Man story, right? Like the Afro Man raid is like definitely an America B type story, but then it goes so viral that it breaks through and America A gets to experience it as well. This is again another one of those incidents. Like this is absolutely something that you can talk to your coworkers about. This is a coworker ass story, but you know about it too. God, if we could get Reckless Ben to do like actual serious investigative reporting on political shit, god damn, dude. Maybe we could get America B and America A to be interested in some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I wish like these guys, I mean, this guy is obviously a brilliant orator. I mean, the video itself is perfectly edited. His storytelling is incredible. Now that I did that one Cuba mini doc, I know how different it is to just like put together this sort of video. But I feel like this guy is wasting his talents in some ways. I mean, he's making like cool videos and exposing cults and stuff, but like, can you imagine doing this for like a major corporation? You sound like every dad, lol, unk mode, but you aren't wrong. This is what everyone's dad said when they play Warhammer. My Chug coworker actually said, I used to support the police, but after this and Afro Man, I don't know. Bro, meanwhile, they're killing like 1,000 Americans a year. Oh my God. Whatever. I mean, whichever way you can get these guys to to get on board, I guess. But it's just like, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, okay? I don't want to be a party pooper, but they just like melt people, right? They shoot like unarmed citizens all the fucking time. Why? I'm gonna take the dub. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna take the dub. But I also don't understand why people see cops just fucking killing people and they're like, well, he probably deserved it. And then it's like there's a story about a Lego theft with a YouTuber involved, and they're like, this is the peak of corruption. This is I can't believe the amount of brutality that these cops are engaging this YouTuber with. As man said, it's a good thing BLM happened. Otherwise, we wouldn't have body cam. The cognitive dissonance is unreal. Oh my God. And he only says it's good that we have the body cam because he can make content out of watching body camera footage.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And I have it recorded as well. That's all I went and did. That's not obstruction of evidence. And then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context could I have been trying to erase something by hitting one button on my phone. Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it?
I imagine it wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, so that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction.
Damn, who's interrogating who here? What the fuck? The cop's sitting there like a little baby.
Now that Sheldon is in jail just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian.
Is that the process server? Is she just a part of the crew now? He just hired her for the day and now she's just chilling. She's along for the ride. She's along for the journey.
It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video, but I had no clue that it was about to get way worse.
Wait, what is happening? Are they? No. No.
Search warrant. Stand up.
What?
No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Okay?
Yeah, this cop pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
But if we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is just straight up lying so he can give me a serious injury.
That is a very fat cat. Very cute, but also just 0 fucks. Look at how fat this cat is. He's just chilling. He's just chilling right there. He's like, nah, who cares?
The police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang.
Okay?
Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant. The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. It's evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos.
Yo, it blows my mind that this no you shit works so well. Isn't that annoying? Why does this no you shit always work? Darvo is like the most effective weapon. Like you want to know the no you shit working super hard? Here, this is an example. You know how I always talk about lying is OP when I'm criticizing Donald Trump or all these other Republicans or all my haters and shit? My haters have now decided lying is OP actually is not me criticizing my haters. They're now using it against me. I realized in the replies of my tweets, people will be like, is it lying is OP, Hassan? Like implying that I'm saying it's good to lie. It's always literally, it's always no you. It's always no you. It's always projection. And that shit works. It works so well.
Well, I'd just like to know more about this, like, GoFundMe. Like I said, I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, we were just trying to get, so basically what ended up happening is Ben got arrested, which we were pretty blown away he got arrested, but I'm like, all right, I'll take over now. Like, I don't want you to get in any more trouble. And he's like, yeah, I can't get in any more trouble. Like if you take over, like that, you know, that was my decision.
Why is he talking to cops with no lawyer? I think a big part of their content is just like constantly yapping to cops. I don't know. I like, it has to be content, right? Like they know better. I assume they know better. I know like the easy answer is, oh, they're white boys. They don't know any better, but like they probably do. They're just making content, right?
Was that kind of your ideas to do this video with the GoFundMe and all that?
But I wasn't afraid to admit that I actually made the GoFundMe for Brian because a GoFundMe is a safe, legal way to raise money for a family if they got all their stuff stolen. I should be risking nothing by admitting this.
Basically, the police told me, do not take this man to court or else he will get arrested. And so I was like, just thinking, and we're like, let's do a GoFundMe, you know? And that was their solution.
But I was wrong.
We're going to book you back into the jail, okay? The creation of the GoFundMe, right? We're blasting this person all over saying, hey, he's...
Wait, I'm sorry. Even if it's defamation, that's not illegal. What the fuck do you mean you're putting him in jail? That's literally illegal for you to jail him for defamation. What the fuck is going on? Hello? Yeah, this ain't Singapore, man. This ain't more Pegasus. Going to Singapore in jail? Okay, now I'm being naive, but this is a bridge too far. Does Utah not have lawyers or something? Yeah. Utah is crazy. I mean, cops universally don't know the law at all. I feel like it's a part of the job description. Like if you know the law even a little bit, they beat your ass in the police department. They slam your head until you forget the law because they're like, you can't know the law, dude. Are you stupid? But also... this is above and beyond as far as like not knowing the law. You can't just fucking arrest someone for being like, oh, you made a GoFundMe about someone that we like? Well, sorry, you're going to prison, buddy. Why? Because you defamed him. No, that's not.
When I asked the detective how creating a GoFundMe was probable cause to send me to jail, this was his response.
A lot of this stuff you may have to just get an attorney and fight it in the criminal side of court, right?
In the criminal side of court?
Okay, should I?
Yep.
Go back?
Yeah, go ahead and stand up. I got an officer right here that's going to his cuffs for you.
Utah moving like post-Soviet 90s Russia? Dude.
The worst part is that the police officers took away my bail. So now I have to wait a month in jail.
Wait, what? No. No, that's not real. No, I don't believe it.
However, I ended up getting extremely lucky. When a judge ended up reviewing this arrest, they thought the whole thing was so stupid and ended up releasing me on bail. So now...
Wait, releasing you on bail? No. No. None of the... Wait, what? No, the judge should have been like, what the f*** happened here? What do you mean you had to pay bail? What do you mean you had to pay bail? For what crime? This is the most liberal judge in Utah, by the way. Yeah, that's a Romney judge. That's the most liberal, libtarded judge you can find in Utah. I was like, well, you know, you should probably still, you're discussing criminal, obviously, because a cop said you should be in prison. But we've decided maybe we can give you bail. Like, what did they write in the report? I need to understand. There needs to be more information. He's not giving us enough information. I need to know, what did the prosecutor that overlooked the case, like what did the judge that overlooked the case like see on the paperwork where they were like, well, obviously this guy's a fucking criminal. What's the charge? Having a succulent Chinese meal? What's the fucking charge? Oh, they hit him with a stalking. Oh, they were reaching towards stalking and harassment, yet no credible evidence of him threatening violence. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's a lie, but at least it's something. They could build a case for stalking. Not certain that they would win, but they could at least build a case. No, not on process serving. No, they can't charge him for stalking on trying to serve him court papers, but they could actually build a case around stalking because he has been, you know, trying to do funny things outside of his house and stuff like that. Like, there's enough there
I couldn't fix anything, and now with all the charges I got in this video, I'm looking at least 5 years in jail. But I finally accept my fate. I failed, and now it's time to go home.
That's the coolest cat I've ever seen.
But before I made it home, one of my roommates called me saying that a police officer just showed up to our house.
So it rings the doorbell, and he's like, "Is Mr. Snyder here?" I was like, "Why?" I was like, "Can I deliver a message for you?" He's like, "How could you deliver a message?" He said it just like that. He was like, "Just tell him he has a warrant for his arrest." Like, he thought he was in an action movie type walk off, and that was his like end scene line.
If I had to guess, I'd say that Bricks and Minifigs has seen that I am a free man, and they can't have me actively working on my lawsuit against them. And considering how many lies Bricks and Minifigs has made about me in this video,
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
American Park Police Department, make yourself known.
That was insane.
Put it in the warrant.
I can only imagine of what I'm being accused of doing now. So immediately, I called the Utah Police Department to see what my warrant was for. Someone showed up at my house today saying that there was a warrant out for my arrest.
If that warrant says a no bail, those are the ones that are more serious.
The only thing the police department could tell me is that I do have a warrant, but this time the judge approved it that I will have no bail. And I am now a physical threat to Josh, the person the police are protecting. So basically, at any moment now, I could be arrested without bail for some mystery crime. There really is only one thing that I can do now.
Well, I'm in Mexico now, and the American police have no authority here. What's going on? What the heck is that thing? Can you get loose on that?
What the f?
But at this moment, I realized what I had to do.
What?
Bricks and Minifigs thinks they can just bully anyone who tries to stop them in committing their crimes. And what's the only way
He just went to Mexico to fuck with slack lines? What is happening in this video? Bro, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like Reckless Ben is the type of white boy that they don't make anymore. He's bringing back quirked up white boys in a big way. You know how like on Twitter every other week there's the alien ant farm video that will go viral and people will be like, why don't they make this kind of white boy anymore? That is the era of white boy that Reckless Ben is from. Because nowadays, all white boys on the internet do is eat hot chip, be a incel, cyber stalk and A-log their least favorite female e-girl, call them foids, and just shoot up schools and shit. This guy is bringing white boys back, dude. He is bringing it back. He's bringing it back in a big way. This is peak like 90s, early 2000s white boys. Respect. Respect to Reckless Ben.
If me posting this picture online once got the city this upset where they had to arrest me, just think about how upset they'd be if thousands of people started wearing it.
Which is why the picture that got me arrested, I'm putting that picture on a shirt.
And you can buy this merch at WeStealFromOldPeople.com. So go right now. It's gonna be sick.
And yeah, all of the law enforcement that's protecting Bricks and Minifigs is gonna be pissed. But there's nothing they can do because I'm in Mexico. And all of the money I make goes directly towards trying to fight Bricks and Minifigs so they stop doing bad things to people. Also,
that's crazy.
Make sure to donate to the GoFundMe we set up for Brian. I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to promote this. I mean, I got arrested just for creating this thing, but...
All right, so he has a response to the police.
The American Fork Police Department has responded to the video I made about them.
I am the Chief of Police for the American Fork Police Department. I'd like to address the members of our American Fork and Cedar Hills community regarding some videos currently.
Why is he talking like that? What the fuck is wrong with him?
So even though I've been asking them for 3 months why I got swatted, they finally came up with an answer, which is the Airbnb host told them that I stole the Legos.
During contact with the Airbnb owner, the owner reported overhearing conversations about possible stolen Legos. Specifically, officers wrote in the search warrant affidavit, the homeowner also disclosed that he could hear multiple individuals inside the residence speaking about possibly stolen.
Dude, the white background, everything is so strange. I feel like these guys can't articulate a good position if their lives depended on it. In the redacted footage, the homeowner is actually a friend of the police force. It's insane. How is the local chud news media covering this? Conflict over purportedly stolen Legos leads to accusations of misconduct against American Fork police. Of course, dude. Are the news just skimming content off streamers and YouTubers now when it gets enough notice? Pretty much. That's just the state of affairs now.
So we did what the law told us to do. I got a process server, and we went to his house to do this the legal way. However, Josh did not want to do this the legal way, and instead called the police on us.
Joshua Johnson contacted police and reported he was going to shoot someone as a result of the ongoing harassment. Multiple officers immediately responded to the area.
Josh was so scared of going to court that he would rather shoot us than accept these court papers. Josh's logic here is that if he can murder the process server and if he can murder me, then he can get away with his crimes because there'll be no one to sue him in court. However, sadly for Josh, murder is illegal. And now he just admitted his plans to the police officers. The American Fork police should at least be arresting Josh for trying to use murder as a way to get out of.
I can think of many instances where, you know, people push those or test those boundaries. You know what I mean? Israel, American law enforcement, kind of their whole thing, actually. Turns out cops, huge fans of murder. You would have never known. That explains the heroin search they were going to do. He actually died of a heroin overdose, not the bullets in his chest play. I can't believe this Ben kid found the only corrupt police department in America. No, just a couple bad guys. It's just a couple of bad apples in one police department. The rest of the department is fine, I'm sure.